I'm going to show you how to get a lot more control and leverage over your one-handed backhand by staying down with the legs. Let's begin. Now, most people understand that we need to use our legs to get more power in our ground strokes. But on the one-handed backhand, the transfer of body weight is not the conventional low to high. By popping up on the one-handed backhand, we lose a lot of control and power. And if we look at some of the best one-handed hitters, you will notice that they all have a hit and freeze rhythm. And they essentially stay down and stay put with the legs about 95% of the time. Maybe in some very rare instances, on a high ball, you'll see them come up with the legs before. But ideally, especially in advanced level tennis and a fast-paced game, we want to feel like we hit and freeze with the legs. So the key here is to eliminate any sort of bobblehead movement while we're hitting, okay? By springing up and down, we're not going to be able to get leverage and keep the ball down. And often, this is one of the main reasons why people send the one-handed backhand flying long. Or if you're playing in a public park, right, you're sending it over the fence, ruining people's picnics, socking innocent dogs that are on their walk. So if you want to get some leverage over your one-handed backhand, this is how you should transfer your body weight. When you're about to take the step into the ball, you're going to shift your weight onto the outside leg. From here, we want to feel like as the ball is bouncing, we have a heel to toe rhythm with the front foot. We're going to feel like we get down and we sit in the chair. Now, from this position, instead of springing up onto our toes, we're going to step, and as we're hitting, we're going to shift our body weights from the back foot to the front foot. But we're going to pretend that there is a ceiling, okay, or a bunch of spikes that are going to hit us if we come up, okay? That's the danger zone. So we want to stay under the ceiling. We take a step, and by the time we finish the swing, we should feel like our chest is leaning over our front foot. That's how we're going to shift our body weight. It's going to go from back to front instead of from the ground up. So it's pretty simple, and you should feel like you have a hit and freeze motion. Okay, hold the follow through for a second. And at first you may be thinking to yourself that this is going to lose you power, but it's actually the opposite, because now it will be much easier to hit through the ball and feel like you smash through that imaginary window. Just a bonus tip, you want to feel like you're hitting through the ball on the one-handed backhand. You want to feel like you're hitting through a brick wall, and you go as far as you can. Spread the wings, don't forget about the non-hitting arm, okay? If it's good enough for Stan Wawrinka and Roger Federer to spread their wings when they hit, it's probably good enough for you as well, and it will help you stay on balance. Make sure that you're taking a wide step, and we go from the inside to the outside. Remember, straight arms at contact point. They can't be bent. And when you go through the ball, you're going out and away from your body. Don't go up immediately, or else you're going to fan the ball and skim it. And this is what a lot of people do. They pop up with the legs, and they also go way too high up, okay? They're flicking the wrist, okay? Like, boom. Keep the wrist stable, keep it fixed. Go as far as you can away from your body. So I'm a right-handed player, I'm swinging out to my left. And then when you can't go forwards anymore, then we come up the hill. If you do these things, if you stay put on your one-handed backhand, you should be able to get a lot more leverage and control. Good luck, and I'll see you at Wimbledon. If you like what you learned here, I recommend taking the next step and going into my online course. because it takes these concepts and builds on them and shows you a complete system for enjoying tennis for the rest of your life. You can get started by clicking the link down in the description, and you can sign up on my website.